with a diverse group of people will take things to another level because ideas would be able to be shared, your voice would be heard as well as theirs, and you'll be able to meet in the medium, okay? Meet in the medium to be able to make progress in the said aspect of economic growth and being recognized within the space. And finally, R is for respect. Respect the fact that there is someone or some other people that are in the same fight as you. We have to respect each other in our lanes. We have to respect the fact that we all have a voice and we all have a part to play as we fight to be recognized in the world of women in economics. I am very grateful for your time. I'm very grateful for the invite once again, Dr. Raja and Dr. Caroline. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of the panelists that have come before me, those that are coming after me. I have been enlightened indeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Excellency.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. Really, we need to stand ourselves and we have to support. And really, whatever the points you have said, really, it's true. Women need to be economically independent. Then only we can lead a very fruitful life, what I feel. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now I would like to invite our old friend, Dr. Supriya Pathak, ma'am. It's more than 2 years, we think. Many times we invited her, but unfortunately, always she was in the last. So she keeps on coming and leaving. So I requested her this time to stay there at the end. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. It is for the bond we have for the last 2 years. Really, it's an honor and pleasure to have your presence, ma'am. Really, you made so many wonders through your witty gossips, and still you are doing a wonderful job. So we are happy to have your presence, ma'am. Over to you, Dr. Supriya Pathak.
Thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful introduction. Am I audible proper?
Yes, ma'am, perfectly.
Okay. So, sir, my warm greetings to all the dignitaries present here. Greetings from India. Actually, Mr. Raza Rao have faith me. So he praises me. He praised me a lot. But I do little things to make a big change. Actually, I want a big change in my country, in my world, and in the heart of all the people that are surrounded by me. Actually, in India, there are lots of movements, lots of missions currently are in progress on the leadership of our beloved Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi. So first is Swachh Bharat, that means cleanliness India. The second one is Atmanirbhar Bharat, means independent India. Resilient, self-resilient India. Okay. So here, my question is that if we need Swachh Bharat, that means clean India. If we need a self-independent India, so we have to focus on educated India. We have to focus on Shakshanik Bharat. If a person is educated, then he knows the values of the cleanliness. If person is educated, then he or she knows the value of self-independence. So not only in India, actually, I want to run this movement all over the world that we have to focus on educated world. We need educated world. If we are talking about the women economic freedom, so see, it's a very simple thing. The women are homemaker, means the home is built by the women. we usually say the housewife. Nobody says the house husband. Okay, we say housewife. We say homemakers. So if you want to peace in your home, if you want prosperity in your home, so you have to give the financial freedom to your women. You have to give the financial freedom to your daughter. Actually, recently in India, there is a film, Gangubai Kathiawar. Actually, the main protagonist in this film is Alia Bhatt. And there is a very famous dialogue, and this dialogue is very close to me. The dialogue says, when Shakti, Sadbuddhi, and Samriddhi all belongs to the woman, then why the men have so arrogance in their attitude? Actually, the dialogue is that जब शक्ति सद्बुद्धि जब शक्ति सद्बुद्धि और समृद्धि तीनों ही औरतें हैं तो फिर इन मर्दों को किस चीज का गुरूर? So actually there is a time that we have to understand that yes, the prosperity, yes, the intelligence, the brilliance, and the power all belongs to the women. So why they are still not aware about the economic freedom, about the economic independence? Actually, on my recent interview with the IBC News 24, I have talked about that in India, we oftenly call the ladies, the women, Shakti, incarnation of Shakti, but still they are powerless because they don't know what is the economic freedom, what is the importance of the economic freedom. Actually, in our curriculum, from the 1st to 12th, means from the 1st grade to the 12th grade, we teach business ethics, we teach moral values, we teach human rights, but we don't teach about the investments. If you earn 1 rupees, so save the 75 paise and invest the 25 paise. So you knows the importance of the economic freedom. Actually, there is a movement which is run by the my organization, Witty Gossip Association, and the university in which I am associated as a research supervisor. So the Oriental University and the Witty Gossip Association both are running a movement which name is Global Empowerment through Financial Wellness. And this financial wellness will come when we teach our society, when we teach our people that what is the importance of investment. Actually, means people have the habit to spend a lot of money, but they don't know how to invest. And when we actually involve this issue in our course curriculum, when we adapt investment as a most important subject in our curriculum, then definitely we will get all the objectives of the economic freedom. Not only related to the women economic freedom, but also we can achieve the main objective of the economic freedom for the global empowerment. So actually, there is a time limit because lots of speakers and lots of dignitaries have wonderfully elaborate this term, the women economic freedom. And I am a very person who has a little knowledge about all these things. And even I'm not a very good speaker, but still, I would like to request all of you that please, means in your all surroundings, please do efforts, please put your rigorous efforts to promote the economic freedom, to promote the financial wellness, and please Google it. There are lots of way for the investments. Even we don't know about the investment, lots of methods of the investments. And please support our movement, which is run by the Gossip and my university, Oriental University. The movement's name is Global Empowerment Through Financial Wellness. So here I'm ending my speech with the bundle of the thankfulness, bundle of the gratitude towards the Raja Rao sir and towards the Dr. Caroline ma'am and my means wonderful friends, Dr. Karukura and the other Dr. Rajalakshmi. And thank you very much, Dr. Chitralekha, also for joining today for boosting the movement of the women economic freedom. So thank you very much. Thank you, Raja Rao sir, for having me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. As you said, woman is with Shakti. At the same time, you're forgetting women. They have shown us one ideal example that Mother Earth can have a great patience. Yes. She can bear any kind of burdens, trauma, tensions, everything. So they are relating to Mother Earth, bear all the problems. So economic freedom, you don't have, bear it and go for, you continue the struggle. So this is going on, ma'am. So we have to take the positive side of whatever the examples, models we are setting, or we have known that we have to adopt and implement and support women to have the economic freedom. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And so we will means keep going our association and collaboration, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Actually, I am audience for the two-day program, but thank you. Thank you, Dr. Rajaram sir and Professor Caroline. This is really a very good subject, women economic freedom. Actually, let me first differentiate what is the economic empowerment and what is the economic freedom. Both are the different things, because women are empowered nowadays in 20th century. It is obvious that many women are going out for the work and they are working at home also on different platforms. So they are empowered, but do they have the economic freedom? Do they have liberty to spend their money by their own? Do they have a major part in decision making of financial decision making of the family? And do they are not sacrificing the expenses? So this is the contradictory situation. The women are empowered, but they don't have the economic liberty. They are not freedom to spend the money in their family, in their community. Because what is the reason? Because since very childhood they are taught to be aggressive, they are taught to be loving to the family, they are taught to be affectionate toward the family. So they are doing sacrificing continuously, and they are sacrificing their demand, their desire, and way or in what I mean to say, what field they have to spend. This is not their decision. This is the actual situation. Actually, if we found the data, only 13% of the women are in the organized sectors of working, remaining are in unorganized sector. So in rural family, if we find the women are economically sound because they have very good land, they have very good farmer position, they have everything, revenue, jewelry, everything. But do they have power to spend the money? Do they have power to go and spend according to their will? No. In rural families also, in social higher economic or lower economic family, it is happens continuously. Not because males or the family head is restricting themselves to spend the money, but this is their habit. They always want to eat in the last. They always want to purchase in the last. So this is the habit they are pursuing since their childhood. And the other thing is that there are many rights in Indian Constitution also, many fundamental rights and moral rights, right to live a life, a good life, and right to earn. There are right to do work, but there is one thing is important, that no dowry inheritance, because inheritance give a power to the women. If they have their property from their family, either it is maternal family or paternal family, if they have their property from in-laws also, there must be, I think, I suggest to government of India also, there must be a provision or a law that if a girl is married, so the dowry is given by the parent, the same dowry has to be given by their in-laws. Why? Why? Because every time she has to listen, this is not your house, you have to go some another house. Even in lost family, they are saying, this is not your house, this is our. So you can expand your thing and you can earn it according to you. So this is the discrimination is continuous in the society, in the community, because of the child rearing practice, or if the family tradition is being continued from ancient period to nowadays. In our ancient period also, there are women were highly qualified. They are very much good in argument. They are very good in their knowledge, but still they have no part in family decision. And the other thing I would like to say, that the egocentric ego matter of the family or the community. There are many things exist in the ego. When a woman is more empowered or are very good in their financial status or highly qualified, there are crises emerge in the family. There are some negative comments and communication from the other family members and relatives also. They are trying to humiliate the girl who is highly qualified, and they say that you don't bother about your family, since morning to evening you are going outside, you are earning the money. क्या कमी है आपके पास घर में? Why don't you stay at home? And why don't you live your life happily? Why don't you take care of your family? So this is the practices continue. So rather than giving women all the power empowerment, we must need to correct the society. We must need to improve the practices of child rearing. We must need to give a positive feedback to the family and community, so that they can understand the women's issue. They can give the freedom of economic. They can give the full power to utilize their money according to their wish and desire. And at last, I would also like to say that there are in our content also, there are gender discrimination existing. When we read a story, the most of the sentences are there. Ram, chalo school jao. Sita, ut pani la. So this is the discrimination. This is a gender bias in the textbook also, in the content also. Why? Because we have to improve the curriculum, we have to improve our content, we have to improve the social vision and thought, and it is very important that we have to develop positive attitude among the women, so that they can fight for their right, so they can live their life happily without breaking the family, without creating disturbance in the family. So nowadays, it happens in the many families. The male members are understanding very much, but still, this is existing in the more or less in higher class or middle class or rural area also. So these practices has to be valued or reduced. This will definitely support the women freedom of economics. So rather than make the women empower, make them develop a positive attitude to live their life happily and to spend their money according to their will. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Rajarao sir, Professor Caroline madam. And I am really, really happy to be a part of this debate, though I was not prepared very well. But many of your previous speakers have been encouraged me to speak something, and that is why I have given my full version of your. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So completed all the speakers. Thank you very much, ma'am. Kalpana Dikshit, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, Amy ma'am said about her grandmother, who is an entrepreneur. Yeah, madam has really parents. We learn a lot from grandparents. As we become nowadays nuclear families, and we lost the joint family system. So joint family system, in that system, we have noticed the grandparents, uncles, aunt, they used to teach a lot. So from the family only, a lot of education used to be imparted to the people, to the children, and they will be molded well. Because of the nuclear family and parents are very busy, so children are growing up as they wish, and we are seeing many unwanted incidents like we have noticed engineering students very recently. We have noticed our children that drug addicted, one or two. So that will be carried to other students. So this kind of bad habits, they will be addicted. And now social media, the children are using a lot of social media because of the online education, because of the pandemic. And that also they have engrossed a lot, and they were addicted to all different sites of sites. And we are not known what they are looking at. When we move and check our children, within fraction of seconds, they move on to the education sites, and we do not know what they're looking. So in this way, a lot of impacts are there in the present scenario. But if we look at the joint family system, the children used to be brought up in a very cultured and with a lot of moral ethics, used to be taught by the grandparents and uncle, aunt. So Amy Rajalakshmi ma'am said about her grandmother, and maybe ma'am has become a great personality looking at her grandmother, who is an entrepreneur. Thank you very much, Amy Rajalakshmi ma'am, for giving us good insights and inputs. And also I appreciate Supriya Pathak ma'am. Thank you very much for your organization. It is an amazing work, ma'am. Thank you very much for your insights and inputs. Really, we appreciate you, ma'am, for being here, and you are the part of our family. So join with us and let us move together, empowering women and girl children. Thank you very much, ma'am, for being here. I would like to appreciate Kalpana Dikshit, ma'am. Thank you very much. It's not that preparation, your experience is enough. With your experience, you can give us many number of examples, live examples, which are very, very important. Not that gathering some information from technology, that is not important, but our experience will teach us a lot. So your experience add value to our conference, ma'am. Thank you very much for your excellent information. I would like to thank Dr. Ruby Bakshi, ma'am. Thank you very much for your insights and inputs. Really, it is an amazing insight, ma'am. I would like to appreciate Chalkora Pamba, ma'am. Thank you very much for being here. Every point is very important, what you said. We accept and invite. Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate Kavita, ma'am. A wonderful message madam has carried. I would like to appreciate Tasneem Ali, ma'am, who is an opener, speaker. Thank you very much for the grand opening. I would like to appreciate Chitralekha Potnis, ma'am, for being here. So though ma'am is very busy with her job, she has given some time here, spent some time with us and given us good insight. And I always appreciate Malini ma'am as she joined from yesterday as a moderator. She is doing her job. It's a commendable job. I really appreciate her. Last but not least, I would like to appreciate my brother Rajarao, who is always a backbone and supporter to me and carrying on these webinars very excellently and amazingly and extraordinarily. So I would like to appreciate. So really, ma'am, we all gather together, join us, and we take up even physical activities, not only like these webinars, where we can conduct some programs, awareness programs, bringing all the girl children and women to be empowered with our programs, ma'am. That is my main intention of conducting physical activities. When we invite, kindly make some time and join us and empower girl children and women to lead economic freedom life. Thank you very much, ma'am, for being here. Thank you.